It's been a huge support to us being part of the FIEC as we've gone to plant a new independent church in Mackay just the start of this year, 2011. And so we've had financial support from FIEC churches, prayer support. We've even had a team of guys that came up and visited us in Mackay and helped us with a bit of mission type work out talking to people on the streets. And apart from that, we're just mentoring relationships, people that we've been able to call up when we've been at those points where we don't know what to do next. There's a whole host of guys within the FIEC that we can call up and ask for help. What did they do at this stage? And we're just so thankful to God to be part of that group.
It's been helpful at the startup phase, so getting ideas on so many different things, from what to do practically week in, week out. That's been helpful. What to do structurally, financially, administratively, and also having a bit of support financially, actually getting money from another church from the Lakes as we kicked off. It's also been good in the growth phase and continuing on in being able to just bounce around, because you start off as a small church, but then you keep on changing in stages, and each stage has a new set of things you need to get wisdom for that I sometimes lack. And so being able to ask lots of other guys who are a little bit further ahead is really good.
It's been really helpful getting to know some other guys who've planted independent churches, being able to talk through with them what the various kind of stages look like. The guys have been very generous in terms of practical resources, practical how-tos, but more importantly, they've been very good at praying for us and supporting us financially, and personally encouraging me with phone calls and stuff. So it's been gold.
Yeah, it's been great to be a part of a wider network, part of a group of churches who together are thinking through how can we be part of reaching Australia with the gospel and seeing God get glory and honour as men, women and children turn and trust in Jesus. So getting together for the conference each year, hearing from other pastors and other leaders in the various churches about what they're up to in their spheres and contexts, and what's been working, what's been a struggle. Together we're on God's mission of seeking to see Him get glory as He saves many.
Church planting actually goes back a long way in my personal church life history, but coming to a church and going, okay, this was planted, this is part of our DNA. I needed to get together with guys who did that. I need to learn myself. I'd been a pastor in the Anglican system for 9 years. I need to really dial myself into church planting, reaching our town, our state, our country with the gospel. And the guys at FIEC have really helped me pick up that vision and take it home, I think. Yeah.
The other thing that's really good is to help guys who are back a couple of steps, because they've been where you were and you can give them a whole heap of stuff that you were given. And so it just keeps on allowing the gospel to go out more efficiently and effectively. Being at the conference is a highlight for that. I came with a whole bunch of questions I want to speak to these guys for. Makes it much easier and quicker to be able to go around and chat to all these different guys, and it's really good.
I think there's two things that have been helpful. One is being able to adopt as well as agree with the statement of beliefs of FIEC, and therefore asking our members to assent to that as well. So actually having a structure, I think, and also being able to say we are an FIEC church, we're not just a random church that could be mistaken for a cult. We actually do belong to a group of larger churches, but also having the input of Jim Ramsey and his advice, helping me and giving me advice as to how to go forward.
Yeah, well, we've had a few years of experience being an FIEC church, and we certainly benefit from the shared wisdom, experience and fellowship. As we move to the north of Australia, to Palmerston, we're going to be pretty isolated. No, we're going to be very isolated, a long way from anywhere. And I'm hopeful that the relationships that we have through the FIEC will equip us well to start a new venture in a remote location. We'll be looking at the resources, church in a box. We'll be looking at the prayer support and fellowship, and God willing, even some financial and some people support that comes from other places, other FIEC churches around the country.